So two things. Two very important things. One. Oh, I'm not on... Three important things. One, I need to hop into a VC so that my PNG model shows up. Two. I noticed something in 14, and I'll show you in a second, so maybe that's... Maybe, I forget what third one is. Shit, whatever. Important thing. Oh, now I remember. Okay. Let's just restart this whole fucking intro. Three things. Three very important things. One. I am back in my apartment. Like, in game, not... I never had an apartment in real life. Two. I lost my house. Because I hadn't logged in long enough to save my house. So that was fun. Three, clicking this makes a sound. Clicking on my UI makes a sound, and I never noticed. It's a little click. In fact, hang on. Where's my other sounds? I'm gonna turn this shit off. BGM off. It clicks! It never clicked before. Either I was too dumb to notice. I never noticed that it clicked before. Yeah, I lost my house in 14, which, you know, not the worst thing. I'll see if I can get a house in the, in Limsa next time. What's that emote mean? What does that emote mean? What is that emote? Zipper mouth. It does not look like a zipper mouth to me, with how tiny it is. But yeah, I lost my house. Not the end of the world. I'll get another one probably. When I get some more gil, I'll try for a house in Limsa. Because I feel like opening a tavern, either that or you're too stupid to remember, so yeah. Probably too stupid to remember. I'm also too stupid to remember what I was too stupid to remember. But yeah, I'll try for a house some other time somewhere else. In a place that's accessible to starting accounts so that people from all over can visit as opposed to people who beat Heavensward. Anyway, nearly lost mine. Yeah, you nearly lost your mind by having one number off of all the winning lottery numbers. That's a special kind of, like, bad luck right there. No, I mean house. Oh, okay. But yeah, that is a special kind of bad luck. I am not gonna lie. That is scary how close you were. You didn't even pick the numbers, and they were all just one number off. Logged in the hour before it was set to be demolished. Oh yeah, that's also insanely lucky. That is insanely lucky. Unfortunately, that luck did not happen for your lottery numbers. I'm sorry to bring it up on stream, but like, that is a special kind of bad luck right there. You were so close. If you had 4 or 5, what, how many numbers is it? Like 6? How many numbers do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 numbers in your lottery. If you matched most of those, and maybe the Powerball, you would have won something kind of big. Or something kind of small. Point is, you would have won something. You won nothing. And all the numbers were one number off. My God. You know, same hour I walked into the house, the same hour the Powerball was drawn. Imagine if you lost the house but won the lottery. Which would you feel greater about? Greater feelings about losing your house but winning the lottery, or keeping the house but losing the lottery? I'd probably die in-game roommate would legit kill me, but you won the lottery. You could buy an FC out and get their house that way. Get a house that way. You could throw money at the problem legitimately. And yeah, you'd probably get banned for RMT, but like, it'd be funny to say you bought out an FC for the house. If I had gotten 6 numbers without the Powerball, I would have won half of Division 2, which would have been 200K. That is, oh my God, that is stupidly bad luck how close you got and still didn't get anything. And since the numbers are randomly generated, I don't think you're gonna have good luck next time. I hope I'm wrong. After the split, okay. Yeah, I hope I'm wrong and that this is a sign you'll win the lottery soon. But since it's random chance, I don't want to like jinx it and commit to saying those words in that order. I'm gonna reverse psychology and commit to these words. You are not going to win the lottery. If you're one number off on all of those numbers, including the Powerball, you're probably chose to get random numbers. I can also just choose my numbers, but I'm too lazy to choose. There's no point in choosing your numbers. It's gonna pump out a random sequence of numbers, and if those numbers just happen to match yours, you win something. You're not gonna get winning lottery numbers based on a date of birth or a date that matters to you, or some sequence of numbers that matter to you. They use balls in a bigger ball. I'll have to show how they draw the lotto here. Oh, I don't doubt they do some kind of like method of randomly drawing the numbers, but like the numbers are still random. That's the point. You're not supposed to know the numbers. It's like the cactpot. You can put any 4 numbers down. They don't have to match to anything. They could match to something, but they're likely not. Every sequence of numbers matters to somebody, but like, are you gonna play a Nemo? What is a Nemo? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what a Nemo is. I'm ahead of the game. Still here. Okay. I shouldn't be in this location yet. Supposed to be insane. It's like Pokemon but on PC and free to play. So like Pal World and Temtem. Was I concerned with this being AI? I like Pal World. Pal World is like Arc. Are there concerns about this being AI generated? Shouldn't, because it's on Steam. People still lie. That's the thing. Let's sus website. What's this? Yeah, I'll look into it later. Not sure if I'm into it. The lion that gets found out, they get tossed off Steam. Yeah. I don't know. I'll keep an eye out for it, but I'm not sure. I already have trouble like picking up other Pokemon games and playing other Pokemon games and playing Owl World even. Really, I don't think this game would be for me, but I could be wrong. I guess it's free and the only paid stuff is the battle pass and cosmetics. I mean, cool if that's what you're into. I don't think I'd be into it even if it wasn't Gen AI. Just in general, like, it looks good. Be a fun alternative to Pokemon, but also I don't really want to play Pokemon right now. You would, because you play as the creatures. Cool concept, but still not 100% sure I'd want to play that right now. Just in general. I'd still have to catch the... Oh, it's not out now at the moment. I thought it was like in beta or something. It's in closed beta. Okay. Stinian is frustrated by yet another mystery. Though he lifted not a single claw, it would seem that Hraesvelgr wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us. Hey. We gave him his eye back. He should be thankful. I mean, yeah, we had to kill his brood brother.
It was my life's goal to slay Nidhogg. But I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
Can you bathe, please?
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete.
Two of my friends got into it, so I was watching them. Looks cool. Looks like a combination of Pokemon and Genshin without the gacha. So far. There's also battle passes for Genshin, and it's gacha. So, like, during the beta might be no gacha, but when the game launches, it could add gacha later. Since it's not out yet, I have no reason to, like, pick it up yet. I already said they won't do gacha for any creatures. Who's publishing it? That should be my next question. Some European company. Okay, so maybe it'd be okay and gacha free. I'll still keep an eye on it. I'm not sure it'd be for me. Not to like kill your own hype or anything, just like kind of like a personal thing.
The pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
Oh. That's not
I gave
good.
no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragon Song War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you!
You're kind of marked a heretic.
There
You would
has
die
been
there.
enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
And if there is no reason to be seen, what then?
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Are we gonna give Sir Emmerich a briefing before we do any of this? Knights of the Round Table.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
I've been given faulty information. It's not European, it's Singaporean. I just gave my friend a mouthful for giving me false information in DMs. At least they didn't confuse Singaporean for Chinese. Looking at you, U.S. Congress.
Your will be done.
Anyway. Senator, I'm Singaporean. Guarantee anyone in the States doesn't know how to point to Singapore on a map. I mean, I don't, but at least I know it's a different country.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
Oh god, the city is in flames. Hey. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. It's fine. It's fine, Harshafant. She's cool. It'll be fine.
There!
Comrades! Sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
My lady!
She is come! warriors! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends! He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend! Far from it! At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it! Peace?
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
You will let her walk, or I will end you.
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Good tempo, mate. Thank you, Harshaphant. Thank you, Estinian. That was rather too close for comfort. It would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. We return to Ishgard with the oddest of company, my friend. It's a long fucking story. I'm sure Estinian wouldn't mind telling you the more gruesome details, but I can give the brief summary. We killed Nidhogg, and now the heretics don't have a reason to fight. He who would not be denied. Lord Harshaphant has more than a few questions to ask. I confess, I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of the Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on? So much, dude. Beg pardon. You traveled to the Churning Mists together, along with Estinian. DM'd you a screenshot of... oh. From my friend. Last time I googled it was Sweden. Is that the AI summary? Oh my god. Fucking... okay. I'm gonna do a thing real quick. What's my, here we go. DuckDuckGo is now my default search engine. The website itself and found out it was in Singapore. Yeah, I'm going to not use Google anymore. We're gonna use DuckDuckGo. That'll do, right? I'm gonna duck things now. Google's so shit now for information. I know. God. You had one job. One job, and that's to help people gather information. Help people learn things. Be a search engine for looking up information. And what do? You fuck that up in the worst possible way by letting your AI do shit. I'm switching to DuckDuckGo. Swear to God. Instead, they rather collect our information. Yeah. Facebook already does that. Hell, Twitch probably already did it too. Or is there a more unlikely alliance? No one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretics pacified, Father and Sir Emmerich must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I'll bring Sir Emmerich to the Fortown Manor. Yes, that's an excellent suggestion. Very well. Chicken and I shall await you there. Because there isn't any issues on the way. The internet sucks nowadays. I know what happened. I want to ask what happened hypothetically. I already know what happened. Hate it. Nice maid outfit, by the way, over there. Anyway. Well, come, Mistress Whispbane. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, please. Blue sword. Became commercialized, yeah, and I hate every second of it.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
Nidhogg be dead, but now we have a mystery on our hands.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelgr? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
That's going to be a tough pill to swallow.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
They wouldn't reveal it at all. They'd kill you.
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
I play the Seal of Orichalcos. I play
Then at
Pot
least
of
the
Greed.
Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known.
I agree, but what are you going to do
what lies on
about
the
it?
horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more.
I summon Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 3 cards from my deck. And then I summon Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 3 cards from my deck. And that's not all. I summon Pot of Greed.
A divided
Play
Ishgard
Magic
will
Force,
not
which allows me to
survive.
play Pot of Greed. God.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
And then I play Monster Reborn to summon Pot of Greed. It's not what it does. Yes, it does what it do. That does what it do. I feel like we're gonna have to go save Sir Emmerich.
My lady, is it wise to let him go?
Why is the...
I sympathize
go
with the Lord
alone?
Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him. That which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Roll my dice.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
You won't need
Here.
to, because I'll do
The
it.
future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
Let the Warrior of Light do it.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
I got his back.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Alright, can I run this with NPCs, or do I have to run it with players? Your assistance is most welcome. I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. So I have to get players, or random NPCs rather? Adversity acquaints a man with strange bedfellows, as Alphino knows only too well. Ill-weather friends. Alright, let's do this. How are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You're correct, Master Alphinaud. Not even the assembled might of House Fort Tom and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. Speak of one of the other high houses. Precisely the opposite. Speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Brood. It was these disgruntledish guardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. Of course. Their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds. They might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmerich's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphinaud. And I would have you and Phelan reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I take are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well. I shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. Thanks. Justinian, will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. Very wise. By then we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tara may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Aye, aye. Summon Dark Magician, which allows me to draw 3 cards from my deck. Hermelburden. Wataru, we need assistance. Phelan, Alphinaud. God, I've been worried sick. So good to see you. And you, Tataru. How did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Neverland and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. What about you two? What came of your journey? Roll my dice. No. Roll your own damn dice. Oh, not serious. What's Sir Emmerich thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed... Anyway. I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if I've ever heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us make inquiries below. Alright, let's go check out this download town thingy. Oh, we're back. Also, did that bartender just size shame me by offering me a small beer? Yeah, what's that? Speak up, I can't hear as well as I used to. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Thanks. Oh, they are throwing at me. I didn't even know they did that. Hello, broom starveling. A mongrel. Not sure I catch your meaning. You're blue blood. We're all of us dogs down here. Anyway. Well, no luck. Just a bunch of kids throwing snowballs at me. What a single shred of information. Just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the master's complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. If you haven't yet, you should learn the Manderville art of parley. It's surprisingly effective, as long as you stick to topics you know well. For example, the other day I was discussing the copper ore market while this one gentleman. I don't know what you're talking about. I know it's not to be so easily deterred. The spice of life. What do you got, Alfie? Frustrating though it may be, I must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go see if Gibralon knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. You can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. Yes. Worth a shot. How are you doing up here? Aye, the days and nights of Ishgard grow colder. The weather is not to blame. The bite of cold can be cruel at times, but the feeling of hopelessness and despair chills our people to the core. Yeesh. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know what it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Flayland, that's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've read the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. The least I can do is point you in the right direction. To do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? Fine. I guess I can run a few errands. Speak with the hulking hunter in the pillars. I gotta go. Jeweled Crozier. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, hey, what are you two up to? I say, the tales they're telling in the streets. Lady Icehawk, infamous leader of the heretics, a ravishing beauty? They say her hair is white as ice. I wonder what's the color of the hat. Well, I don't want my boy, you're still here. Fancy that. Manolin? Die. Of old age. And maybe a virgin. Anyway. So you're Gibralon's errand girl. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while I last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. What herbs are these? I don't know what fresh herbs these are. This nameless flora has a pleasant enough scent to suggest it is most likely not poisonous. Okay, damn. Just gonna give me that piece of information, that's nice, but like... It's nice to know they're not poisoned, but like... Shouldn't there be like an indicator of what these are? Well, I'm gonna hand them over or not? What are they? Aye, this ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make this just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Noble indiscretions. Gibralon has a faraway look in his eyes. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Heretha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, it'd be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? feel like I'm being led along a certain way just to get this meeting squared away. Like he's helping, sure. We're not just running errands for him. There's a reason. It's just the long way around, you know? Hello, Heretha. Yes, I'm Heretha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? Twice mulled wine. This wine is cooled after its first mulling and allows it to sit for a fortnight before mulling a second time with a fresh muslin bag of spices. Delivery to 1 Heretha. I know the smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. Those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. It was not more than infatuation what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love. She couldn't help but take advantage. When her belly started to grow, it's the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a Hjor made it so much, well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. So, we got a story, some gossip. Kind of neat, I guess, but what does that have to do with anything? A night. Is the Forgotten Night the Roaring Night? So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant and casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. A child apart. Giberland's face is a mask, but beneath it you sense something old and bitter. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldo, for example. Surely you've heard of him now. He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. If ever there was a man who deserved a drink, he'd be him. Go down? Wait. Is there a way down there from here? I passed it, right? Oh, there we go. Hello. Hellone's blessings be upon us. A gift from me. Yeah, from Giberland. This scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. It was that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart. She couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over. But those first few years were trying. Even more so when she had started fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. Okay, what does this have to do with anything? I mean, it's nice to see that the kid's still around. I hear that the kid's still around, but like, this kid seems traumatized. This kid's got to be as traumatized as Batman is. She was a remarkable woman, Phelan. Sec. Never mind. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future. Her daughter's future. Bloodlines. Gibrallant has the look of a man weighing his words with the greatest of care. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, and we can't escape it no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific? I'm looking for a mongrel with ruby red eyes and raven black hair. Oh, someone's got unusual tastes. Really can't help you though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't from the broom. Do you think I'd just tell you because you asked nicely? Not really. I was hoping you'd at least, I don't know, point me in a direction. Somewhere. Or maybe, since you now know I'm looking for that mongrel, you'll, let her know that I'm looking for her and need to speak with her? Have you made any progress? Possibly. Who's this guy and why are you looking at me? So a mongrel was born of an Elysian nobleman and a Huron maidservant. Granted, there's no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. Maybe. Maybe it'll be harder to find her. Alphino is considering how best to proceed with the hunt for the mongrel. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Maybe we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is she? Oh, confound it. Where is she? She went below to make inquiries of her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. She might have already met her. Since Tataru's whole thing is basically just keeping an eye out for us. Might have already met this mongrel. As you gaze over the streets below, but see no signs of Tataru. Follow the bridge, do I? Okay. She better not be missing again. She must be around here somewhere. I think you've had no luck either. Nope. Oh. There you are. Sorry, forget I said anything. What? Down there. Isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her. Quickly, after them. Well, at least we know where she is now. Can I approach dramatically by leaping?
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House Four Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
Quite the contrary, if you
are
shut the
quite
fuck up.
mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
You don't have the martial prowess.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Oh, hello.
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Want to know if you'll help us attack the vault. Hopefully it's a yes. It is you got to say it. You're a prick. Got my eye on you. I've got both of mine on you and your friends. You don't scare me. What is in my heart is so much worse than your body can ever produce in terms of fear. You cannot kill me in a way that matters. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? Forgotten Nights, eh? Agreed. I could do with a drink after that. Alphino's too young, though. Surely they have some juice or something for him. I guess water? They'd surely have some kind of meal for him. Wait, what is the drinking age in Ishgard? Because I think it's some... like, in some medieval, like... in medieval times, they would let anyone drink beer. Or ale. Fire and blood. Oh, okay, sure, why not? Yeah, I'm pretty sure at some point, at some age, you could still drink alcohol if you were living in a certain time. This might be that time. At least we're away from prying ears.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Yep.
Eh? What are they on about?
The high houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
He's an idiot, I know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
I agree. And I'm glad y'all do too. But unfortunately, we need to go save him. So, can y'all, like, help with that? A little bit?
Wow! Seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
And we don't want him to sacrifice.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
You'd get to attack the vault.
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
And you'd get to attack the vault. Did I mention that? You seem to not like them, so here you go. Here's your thing. Here's a chance to cause some chaos.
What in the hell's...
Oh, fuck. Well, I'll go outside.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of you. When's the last time you
And
bathed?
what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir would be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens. I've got irons of my own.
I've got a big hammer. Does that count as irons?
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered.
Hilda. Do that
Let us
again?
step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Hilda, do that again outside, but only after I break his face. And by face, I mean shield. And maybe his actual face. Just a little bit. That was a treat. Wouldn't you think I'm a heretic because I'm using, I am very much using magics that I shouldn't be.
You disgust me.
Like, I'm pretty sure I would be branded a heretic for breathing while holding a scythe. You pop up, buddy. Go on, summon more of them. I dare you. Are you good now? Is this trial by combat finished?
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough!
He's got a shield, dude. Oh, he's what the fuck? Oh, his shields are down. Okay. Well, damn, Hilda, you suck at aiming. You suck at aiming.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
Oh, we'd have been fine. Okay, maybe not. Maybe
I
not.
thought the Heavensward might come here as well.
So do
They
they have
came
him?
to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
So do they have him or not?
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavensward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Oh, great.
Then the Heavensward now commands the Temple Knights.
Better go
Those
take
still
care of
loyal
that,
to
huh?
Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
Oh, they know it. It won't be enough.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he?
Not really a beggar, he's rich. Or, okay, no, he's born
Your
rich.
passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
That's a spirit. Let's go, Hilda. Let me guess. You're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Oh, yeah. 'Cause that's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pure blood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. They none of them are well bred. Hells, some of their mothers were cast out right after their spot of fun, same as mine. Story all this time. One we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow. Like them in House Highlandart. Of course you'd all know about that, wouldn't you? But enough talk. My friend's still rotting in the cell. Let's not keep him waiting. I like you, Hilda. Just in general. A knight's calling. Now that all the players are assembled, Hilda is eager to get on with it. Me too. I've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses. That much I'll acknowledge. This nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that. Nonsense. If not you, then who? You Temple Knights, of course. Thinking it was your beloved Sir Emmerich's doing at first, but then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heavensward. That way they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door looking through the broom. Slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heavensward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, so they had been forced to improvise. A fine bloody mess, ain't it? The die is cast. So what's the plan? Frontal assault? Please. We must divert the attention of the high houses away from the city. To do that, we need the cooperation of your allies in their service. What makes you think I have friends in high places? We would be fools not to, given your goals. Low-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who amongst them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear. If he did not come to that this day, need not come to that this day, if they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics, for example, then they will be unable to join in the defense of the vault. Spread false reports of an attack to get him out of harm's way, you mean? The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the high houses believe another attack is imminent, then they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? We trick them into leaving Ishgard. Aye, and keep them out for long. Bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send word, because you won't get a second chance at this. And it is decided. The vault. The Archbishop must be held into account. The Lord Commander granted his liberty. Agreed. One chance, Waylon. Make it count. Friend. 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 Appreciate you. With allies such as these, we cannot fail. I agree. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives. Rescue Sir Emmerich and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Justinian and I will make ready to breach the underground jail and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. Fun fact, by the way, G-A-O-L is the old spelling for jail. It is still pronounced jail. Don't call it gaol. It's weird. It's also incorrect. Speak of your party, Warrior of Light, together with Lord Haurchefant and Master Alphinaud. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavensward realizes what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the jail. Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you are within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Emmerich and confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone clear as to their duties? And let us do what needs to be done. Good luck, friend. New friend. Alright. And the last vigil, and we'll walk up. That's the wrong way. I'll heal it. Why not? Oh, I should probably run a 3-minute ad break once this starts so I can kill ads until the end of this next batch of cutscenes, I suppose. Hopefully it lasts just long. Hopefully all this lasts just long enough so that I can have a 2-hour stream. BRB! are we back? Good. I just realized, hold up. Okay. I just installed something on my browser to make DuckDuckGo not use AI at all. And it's built into DuckDuckGo. I love that. I can opt in if I want, and I can opt out if I want completely and not use that shit at all. That's great. DuckDuckGo is my new AI. My new search engine. Now, I love it. I love things that let me opt out completely, and not things that force me to opt in. And if I opt out at all, it stays opted out. That's great. We're not sponsored by DuckDuckGo, but I hope they let me have some kind of like... I hope there's some kind of sponsorship at some point on Twitch where I can just talk about it. That's kind of nice. The others are in position. We'll send word once you and your party have entered. Oh boy, here we go. The vault. What NPCs do I get? Archifant, Alphino, and a Temple Banneret. What if I go as a DPS? Still that Temple Banneret. Okay. That is a tank. Same thing. Okay, we just get one rando and everyone else is like teaming up. Okay. I'll run it with NPCs because this seems special. Isn't quite what I want to do, but like, you know, I feel like we should probably do this once. Alphino, you ready? Temple Banneret, you ready? Marsha Bro, you ready? Let's go. I've got a strong bloodlust. Dude, you read? Yes, I do read. I must stop the Archbishop before it's too late. For friends and countrymen. What am I reading? What do I need to read? There's something I should be reading. Be reading the flavor text that these guys are saying, because I can do that. Ready. Oh. I'm ready. Yes. I am always ready to run the vault. Just how dare the Ishgardian Catholic Church tell you not to diddle dragons? If everyone consents. If the dragon consents and you consent, that's all that should matter. But no, they gotta tell you what's heresy and what's not heresy. Who's lowborn and who's highborn. Who's a commoner, who's not a commoner. God forbid. Halone forbid that we just have people, you know? I just AoE'd one guy. One singular guy. To delay us, no doubt. No time. We must force our way through them.
Away with you!
50 and 100. Yay!
Focus. Release.
Running with NPCs might be slower, but I feel like that this one is important. Who cares about running things faster and trying to get, like, world records or some shit? I mean, it's cool if you want to, but, like, I'm cool with my own pace. I don't need to be the fastest. I don't need to clear it. A Knight of the Heavensward. Aether Bright Blade. I trust you for your lives are forfeit. Whose lives are forfeit? The only ones I see forfeit are the Catholic Church in Ishgard. Unless you can't diddle dragons even if they consent.
I shall show you something special.
The fuck? Do not be as hot, my friends. You must give it our all. Since when can they turn big? Oh, hello. Yay. Rochefort, you might want to kite them away. Still big. I think Rochefort doesn't understand how kiting to the north helps. Yeah, when did they turn big? How do I turn big? I want to turn big. I deserve to be big. On command. What now? Yeah, run along. So Hraesvelgr said. Draw to the inner sanctum. When will you transform into that monstrosity? I fear we have little time to ruminate. Come, my friends. I agree. Let's storm this. Let's continue storming this church. Another group? Oh no, no I can't. No, I can't. Archifont's just gonna keep doing that. Okay, that's fine. Not gonna rush, we do what we can. So I wish we could have run this with someone who isn't a Temple Knight rando. Like, we could have run this with someone we met. Like Lucia. Maybe. Lucia would have made sense. I also don't know what Lucia is currently doing.
Away with you!
In the lore, I would think she's available to run things. Special. Good thing we have Groshafont telling us where to go here. Oh. Does it turn the Volt itself against us? Guess so. Must not be very hard to do.
Away with you!
I'm only gonna use it, so I might as well pop it. I'll get another limit break. Probably. I always wonder why one wouldn't use limit break for like the first boss and then the 2 bar for the last boss. Or like maybe use your first bar early and then your second bar late. You'll probably get a second one later. Right? Pretty sure you get enough room. There's enough wiggle room for that. Sorry, words are hard. What I'm trying to say is you should be able to get the first limit break bar back pretty quickly before the 3rd boss. And then you can develop the 2nd bar while fighting the 3rd boss. And then you can just pop your limit break too. Your LB2. That would be a faster strat, I would think. See if this holds merit at all. Sir Grenos the Bull.
I'll cut you to pieces!
You bested him once before. We shall do the same together. We shall do so again.
Focus. Release!
I will not yield to you!
Yes, you will. I'll make you yield.
I have the power!
Power of Hraesvelgr?
Down with you!
You opened a fucking rift? You opened 2 fucking rifts? Why? How? I don't think y'all needed to stand in that.
Down with you!
Creative. Oh, there's something. I keep forgetting where I put arm's length.
I have my pride.
There you go.
Down with you!
Yay. We won. I have most of LB1 back. This title is as a Knight of the Heavensward is well earned. You fought well, my friend, but our mission is far from over. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get my Limit Break 1 back before the third boss, and then I just build it up again. The second bar when the fight happens. So why wouldn't I do that? I mean, it might make more sense for a ranged DPS to do that. Or a magic yes. Using like an AoE enemies down.
Away with you!
We're gonna try. We're gonna see what I do. To the elevator. Oh boy. Alright, Cherubert. Means you escape by airship. You have to hurry.
Filthy rats!
Okay, Jafar. You call me a street rat now?
Begone with you!
You have to sing one step ahead of the lawman? I don't know the words to one step ahead of the lawman. I don't know that song. I know of it. I need to rewatch Aladdin.
Sickness must be purged!
The one with Robin Williams is where it's animated. Not the live action one with Will Smith. Though I would like to see that too. Kind of just as a curiosity.
And now the final cut!
Which one are we going for first? This one? Alright. What do we do? Follow the NPC's lead. Kill the one they're killing. Oh, they're going counterclockwise. Okay, makes a whole lot more sense. Now I see what we're doing. Yeah, we're already like a limit bar and a half up. Like, using the first LB bar as soon as you get it should be like a thing that speeds up the process.
You disgust me.
I don't see why we don't incorporate that into things we do to speed up the dungeon.
Away with you!
Sickness must be purged.
Once you get to the second boss, pop the second LB.
Be done with you! Sickness must be purged. Sickness must be purged. Be done with you.
Well, I have my pride.
Oh, damn. I don't even get the chance to do that. How's that orchestrion? I would have had to, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yay, we did it.
Our power! How can this be?
Well, you're fighting me, so that's kind of why.
Hold back!
You're gonna just saunter off, really? Alright, Lucia was getting Emmerich out, right? I forgot about that. That's why she wasn't with us. And Justinian was as well. Okay.
Father, please! For a mercy, we were not too late.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Yeah, let's go stop it. What? Who do you think you're gonna hit with that?
out!
Whoa. Oh shit. Our Chiffon deflected. Or not. Our Chiffon?
Go. Asisla awaits.
Lord Orchiffon!
Get the fuck back down here so I can stream a little bit. Okay, I'm sad my head is down. My head is off, but whatever.
It's no good. The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
You are unharmed. Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
God fucking damn it. I don't know what to say. The others, they are gathered at the Forton Manor. I don't know what to say either. I knew this was coming. Got through the heart. I'm not to blame. The Ishgardian Catholic Church is to blame, and I have every right to go and tear them down now. And I will. The others are... Please enter. Maybe the chicken suit's inappropriate. Kind of these delicious commercial sponsors. Oh, there's no pre-rolls. We're not doing commercials.
Don't. Please.
Yeah, don't commercials. Not now.
A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
Nor will it be in vain.
Son.
The Archbishop just made my shit list. I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Harshifold took us in. Our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits, so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. Honestly, this is probably a good spot to end on. The fields. And I think I will, actually. Am I being pet? Oh, hello. I didn't even notice you, because there was people, like, around me. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you an egg for the pats. If you're even not AFK. You might be AFK, I'm not gonna lie. You're probably AFK, that's fine. That's fine. I tried. Anyway, that will about do it for tonight. I'm gonna try to be live again on another work night. It's just right now I don't have a whole lot in me. Didn't caffeinate enough while I was at work, and also trying to like balance some things. And I kinda need a bath right now, so I'm gonna go chill out, vibe, take a bath. Come back online stinky. I'm not that stinky. I just really need a bath because holy shit, my hair is getting scrangly. It needs a wash. Not in the stanky way, just like it's summer. There's some sweat sprinkles. But I bathe regularly, so it shouldn't be stanky. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll be live again in a couple days. Definitely on Wednesday. I'm gonna try to stream earlier in the day into later in the night so that there's like a, I don't know, a lot of progress going on. What would Disney World think? Disney World would be thankful that I'm cleaning myself because holy shit. Theme parks are notorious for having people with sickness. It's like a convention. No one washes their hands, but they should. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We don't have enough people to raid out with, so I'm just going to cold end it. I will see you guys in a couple days. Hopefully tomorrow. Not sure. Depends on the vibe. Still trying to figure out a schedule while I get back into the swing of streaming regularly. Bear with me. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.